3 rusty coins slapped onto Cal Mercer's workbench. The small, alien girl stood on tiptoes to reach. Her scales shimmered dull green under the bay lights. Sharp black eyes locked on his. "I buy, Dad," she said. Her voice clicked, like chitin on metal. Cal paused mid-weld. Sparks died on his torch. He pushed back his visor. The kid couldn't be more than 5 standards old. No collar, no tag, just rags and desperation. "What, Dad?" She tapped the coins. 3 creds. "Market rule. Pay, get." Cal picked up a coin, thumb-sized, etched with station scrap marks. "Official melt from the docks." He scanned it with his multi-tool. Ping. Genuine low-value chits. Not stolen currency. Salvage. "These are junk. Where'd you get 'em?" She pointed behind him. A vent grate hung loose over the crawl space. "Mine. Crawl. Find." Her claws clicked as she dug into a pouch at her belt. 5 more coins tumbled out. Rest savings. All for Dad. Cal's gut twisted. Unregistered kid in the docks meant trouble. Brokers circled like sharks for lost property. He glanced at the open bay door. Shuttles hummed outside. Workers shouted. No one watched. Yet he stood, towered over her. She didn't flinch. "Kid, you can't buy family. Not here." Her spines drooped. "No, Dad. No safe brokers take. Eat alone." She clutched the coins. Cal sealed the bay door. Hydraulics hissed shut. He grabbed a top from the rack, draped it over his tool crate. "Under here! Now!" She scrambled beneath without question, small enough to vanish. Cal tapped his palm. "Port security. This is Bay 17 maintenance. Got an unregistered miner. Send pickup." Static crackled. "Copy, Mercer. Marshal Venn en route. ETA 5. He crouched by the tarp, whispered, "Stay quiet. They'll sort you." A claw poked out, touched his boot. "You, Dad?" "Not yet." Cal pulled back. But her touch lingered. Boots thudded outside. The door override buzzed. Cal hit accept. Port Marshal Venn strode in. Blue-plated exosuit gleamed. Antennae twitched. "Mercer. Where's the stray?" Cal nodded at the top. "No." Pointed vague. "Vent crawl space." Popped out begging. Then scanned the bay. Multi-tool beeped. "Unregistered Xeno juvenile. High value, if unclaimed." He advanced on the tarp. Cal stepped between. "Easy." She scared. Ven's mandibles clicked. "Protocol. Secure and auction to licensed broker. Station law." "Not yet." Cal kept his voice level. "Check her first. Malnourished." Ven paused. Eye stalk swiveled. Human sentiment. Irrelevant. The door buzzed again. Sister Advocate Haish entered. Flowing robes, multi-limbed. Welfare liaison badge glowed. "Marshal, I have jurisdiction on juveniles." Ven grunted. "Hish. This one's feral. Scrap coins as payment? Likely thief." Hish's sensor's word approached the top. "Child, emerge." The tarp rustled. Riri peeked out, clung to Cal's leg. He, Dad, now. Hish's limbs stilled. Payment, transaction, cultural mimicry. Her species barters kin bonds in markets. Cal melt. She crawled vents for these. He held up the coins. Not theft. Salvage. Ven snatched one. Scanned. Dock scrap. Legit. Mandibles ground. Stew unregistered. Broker claim pending. Alarms blared outside. Shouts echoed. Broker's sulk pushed through the half-open door. Slick fur. Gold chains. Smile too wide. Marshal! I pinged the alert. That pup's mine. Found her scavenging my lots yesterday, Reary hissed. Burrowed into Cal's shadow. Cal stood, blocked Sulk's view. Yours. No tag. Sulk waved a data slate. Salvage rights. Unclaimed property under port code 47B. She's worth 10 grand to collectors. Rare speckled scales. Hesh interfaced her limb with the slate. False log. Time fabricated. Child shows no ownership marks. Sulk snarled. Lies! She's feral trash. I stabilize her. Train her. Reary lunged. Claws out. No cage! Cal scooped her up. She latched onto his shoulder. Light as a toolkit. Back off, broker. Then raised his stun prod. Stand down, human. Interference with claim is felony. Cal didn't budge. Scan her vitals first. She's starving. Hesh nodded. Extended a probe. Beeped over Reary. Dehydration. Nutrient deficiency. Recent trauma. Not salvage. Sentient minor. Sulk laughed. Trauma. Street vermin get that. Pay me off, or I call enforcers. Cal set Reary down. Behind the crate, faced Sulk. You touch her. You go through me. Then powered the prod. Mercer, step aside. Cal rolled his shoulders. Practical move, like fixing a jammed loader. He grabbed his weld torch. Not lit. Held it loose. She's not property. Hesh's voice cut sharp. Marshal, review Code 12C. Interspecies welfare supersedes salvage if minor distress confirmed. Then hesitated. Eye stalks flicked between them. Sulk lunged for the crate. My property! Cal swung the torch. Clanged off Sulk's arm bracer. Broker yelped. Stumbled back. Then fired. Stunbolt grazed Cal's side. Numbed his ribs. He charged anyway. Tackled Sulk to the deck. Pinned him. Reary squeaked. Clambered onto Cal's back. Hesh activated restraints. Band snapped around Sulk. Assault on minor. Broker, you're detained. Then lowered the prod. Mercer. Reckless. Cal gasped, pushed up. Reary clung tight. Job's done. Kid's safe. Station klaxons quieted. Medtechs arrived. Hesh directed them to Reary. Foster protocol. Who claims guardianship? Silence. Cal wiped sweat. Looked at the girl. Her spines perked. Eyes hopeful. Her. He pointed to himself. Temporary. Till sorted. Hesh's limbs nodded. Human compassion noted. Cross-species bond viable. Paperwork. Starts now. Then cuffed Sulk fully. Dragged him out. You lucked out, Mercer. Don't make habit. Cal ignored him. Knelt for Reary. She hugged his neck. Claws gentle. Dad? Call me Cal. We'll eat first. She clicked happy. Eat, Dad Cal. Medtech scanned her clean. Injected nutrients. Hesh filed the Temp Guardian slate. Station Council reviews tomorrow. Brokers appeal fast. Cal nodded. Picked up her coins. Handed them back. Yours. Saved you. Reary pocketed them. Tugged his hand. Family pay later. He chuckled. led her to the bay fridge. Pooled protein bars. Human standard. She nibbled, eyes wide. Outside, shuttles roared. Docks never slept. But in Bay 17, a new shift started. Hesh lingered. Why risk, human? Not your species. Cal shrugged, tore a bar wrapper. Kid needs fixing. Like any busted gear. Her sensors whirred approval. Extraordinary. Your everyday rewrites our laws. Riri yawned, curled on his lap. First, sleep safe. Cal watched the vent grate, loose still. He'd weld it tomorrow, but tonight he stood guard. Family wasn't bought, it was claimed. One rusty coin at a time. Broker whispers echoed on comms. Appeals incoming. Cal gripped his multi-tool. Ready? Port Marshal Venn slammed the bay door open. His armored boots echoed off the bulkheads. 2 security drones hummed behind him, scanners sweeping. Step back from the unregistered cargo, Mercer! Venn barked, his visor locked on rear. The tiny alien huddled behind Cal's legs, her iridescent scales flickering fear yellow. 3 scrap coins clutched in her clawed fist. Cal didn't budge. He kept his multi-tool loose in one hand, the other shielding the kid. Bay 17's maintenance alcove smelled of ozone and spilled hydraulics. Riri's coins had rolled under his workbench earlier. She'd offered them shy, clicking. Father fix. Like a marketplace deal. Not cargo, Cal said. Kid needs a welfare check first. Venn's gauntlet pointed. Station code 47B. Unclaimed juveniles default to salvage brokers. Broker Salk filed claim 30 minutes ago. Hand her over, Riri whimpered. Pressed closer to Cal's knee, her tail quivered against his boot. Cal tapped his wrist cam. Red light blinked on. Recording. No liaison, no transfer. Log it, Marshal. Hesh gets looped in. Then's visor darkened. You dock rats. Think cams scare me? Drones. Secure the asset. The drones whirred forward. Extendable gloves deployed. Padded, but firm. One scooped toward Riri. She froze, then lunged. Teeth sank into the glove. Fabric tore. Riri yanked free and bolted, straight into Cal's maintenance tunnel. The grate clanged half-open behind her. Stop her! Van roared. Cal dropped to a crouch. Riri! Easy. He plunged after her. Ducts narrowed fast. His shoulders scraped alloy walls. Sparks from his tool lit the dark. Riri scrambled ahead. Claws scrabbled on metal. She veered left into a junction brace. Thud, she bounced off, scales flashing pain blue. Didn't cry out, just curled, waiting, like punishment came next. Carl slowed. No grab. Voice low. Right turn, kid. Follow my light. She peeked. His tool beam cut the gloom. She uncurled, darted right into the main vent. He crawled steady. Good. Straight now. Vent forks ahead. Take low one. Riri clicked soft, hesitant. But she obeyed. Low fork loomed tight for Cal. He wedged through. Grease smeared his jumpsuit. Riri waited at the exit grate, pushed it with her head, tumbled into the bay proper. Cal emerged seconds later, scooped her up gentle. She trembled but didn't fight, clung to his collar, then stormed the tunnel mouth. Drones jammed behind. Mercer! Assaulting security. Guided her out. Cal cut in. Stood tall. Riri's coins dug into his palm where he palmed them. Your drones cornered her. Kids terrified. Riri buried her face in Cal's neck. Claws pricked light, then yanked a glove off. Bite marks oozed synth fluid. Evidence tampering. Salk's got papers. She's property till auction. Bay alarms pinged. External comms crackled. Marshal Venn, Sister Advocate Hesh en route. Welfare override filed. Venn stiffened. Hesh, that meddler. Cal set Riri down. She stuck to his leg. He knelt, eye level. Safe now. Coins. She blinked, held out the 3 rusty discs, clicked firm. Father pay. Not buying, Cal murmured. Burning. Footsteps clattered. Sister Advocate Hesh glided in. Her sensor frills waved calm. Multi-limbed, robed in station gray. Report. Child status. Venn gestured sharp. Unregistered. Salk claimed salvage rights. Hesh's optics scanned Riri. Then Cal's wrist cam. Human recorded refusal. Wise. Child shows trauma markers. No auction. Broker Salk slithered through the crowd. Scales oiled, brief pad glowing. Advocate! I traced a beacon. Lost property. Valuable genes. Bid starts at 5,000 creds, Riri hissed. Backed into Cal. Hesh's limbs clicked denial. Genes irrelevant. Welfare first. Human demonstrates guardianship viability. Salk smeared. A dock worker. He'll pawn her for parts. Cal ignored him. Pulled a nutrient pack from his belt. Offered to Riri. She sniffed, nibbled cautious. Eyes widened. First real food. Then crossed arms. Mercer, you interfering again. Last time with those void beetles. Job's a job, Cal said. Kids busted. I fix. Hesh nodded approval. Censor's word. Human norm. Treat vulnerable as duty. Extraordinary baseline. Salk tapped his pad. Appeal to council. She's unregistered. Temp hold granted. Hesh overrode. Mercer, scan her here. Medtech drone deployed. Beeped clean. Injected basics. Riri yawned mid-bite, leaned on Cal. Then cuffed Salk's wrist. You're detained. Broker whispers don't fly. Salk writhed. You'll regret. Dragged out. Cal knelt. Riri hugged loose. Dad, Cal, he said. Eat first. She clicked glee. Eat Dad, Cal. Hesh filed the slate. Council tomorrow. Brokers appeal fast. Cal pocketed her coins. Handed back. Yours. Riri tucked them safe. Tugged his hand. Family later. He chuckled. Led to Bay Fridge. Protein bars. She devoured. Eyes huge. Hesh lingered. Why risk human? Kid needs fixing, Cal said. Tore wrapper. Light gear. Her frills pulsed. Your everyday rewrites law. Riri curled on his lap. Slept sound. Cal eyed the loose vent weld. Tomorrow. Outside shuttles thundered. Brokers plotted. He gripped multi-tool. God on. But comms buzz knew. Mercer. Salk's filing falsified logs. Council fast tracks. Cal stood. Riri stirred. Clung tighter. Shifter started. Appeals incoming. He hefted her. Headed for secure quarters. One rusty coin at a time. Duck shadows hid eyes. Watching. Cal sealed the hatch. Bolted it triple. Riri snored soft. He patched his wrist cam feed to Hesh. Direct. Extra eyes, he muttered. Tool ready. Station hummed hungry. But Bay 17 held. Broker drones slipped past outer patrols. Beacon locked on Riri. Cal scanner pinged. Silent. Down conduit 3. Ambush set. Drone. Word in. Clamps out. Cal's multi-tool flashed. EMP pulse. Dead. He crushed core. Not tonight. Dreamed. Clicks. Safe. Dawn cycle lit docks. Council chamber loomed. Hesh met him at tram. Salk's evidence fabricated. Your camp flips it. Cal nodded. Riri rode his shoulder. Coins jingling pocket. Family pay, she whispered. Council doors hissed. Judges arrayed. Multi-species. Eyes on human and child. Salk smirked from dock. Proof. Child approached him. Transaction logged. Cal stepped forward. Played cam. Full scene. Coins offered. Refusal. Chase. Judges murmured. Human compassion loved. Bond viable. Salk chained again. Riri beamed. Dad Cal win. Cal ruffled her frills. Team. Hesh smiled. Laws adapt. Station shifted. Whispers spread. Human claimed kin. Cross stars. But one broker lingered free. Pad glowed. Next play. Cal clocked it. Multi-tool hummed. Family guarded. Always. Riri tugged. Eat? Bay 17 called. Home. He led. Unbreakable. Sister Advocate Haish's panel slid open with a hiss. She stepped into Bay 17, her frilled robes brushing conduit walls. Cal straightened from his workbench, multi-tool in hand. Riri huddled behind a crate stack, her four eyes peeking over the edge. Sharp, like polished obsidian. Cal Mercer. Hesh signed, palms up in query pose. Her translator cuff projected pictograms midair. Child. Bond. Consent. Glowing icon spun slow. Rapid check, station protocol. Cal nodded. He knelt slow, matching her height to Riri's level. No sudden moves. Got it. He mirrored her signs. Awkward at first. Human fingers too blunt. Palms up. Query. Safe. Riri clicked soft. The throat rattle. She clutched 3 dented coins scavenged scrap from dog vents. Her collar. Taffered wire. Loop dangled loose. No tags. Unclaimed. Hesh flicked her cuff. Pictogram shifted. Family tree icon. Linked hands. Receipt stamp. Does she choose? Verbal no good yet. Signs only. Cal kept eyes on rear. Egghead. Water. He slid a canteen across the deck, cap loose. Beside it, a clean rag from his kit. No touch. Let her decide. Riri's claws scraped metal. She darted forward, snatched both. Gulped water in tiny sips, frills quivering. Wiped slime from her scales. Then she thrust the coins at Cal's chest. Clink, clink, clink. Her smallest claw pointed. Trade. Not for sale, Cal said low. He pushed coins back gentle, but Riri shoved harder, eyes locked. Pictogram from Hesh hovered. Transaction equals claim. Cal paused. Cultural gap. Marketplace rules for her kind. Scrap for belonging. He unclipped his name tag. Brass. Etched Mercer. Dock deck. BAY 7. Held it out. This instead. Proof. Riri snatched it. Clipped to a collar with precise twist. Receipt secured. She beamed, frills fanning wide. Cal Dad, she clicked. Broken words, station pitchin'. Heshy's vents, whistled approval. Consent logged. Provisional bond. But formal scan needed. Port Marshal Venn burst through the hatch next. His armored bulk filled the frame, stun baton humming. Enough games, human. Child, unregistered. Immediate transfer to holding. Cal stood, blocking line of sight to Riri. She clutched his leg now, coins in pocket, forgotten. Hazard protocol, Marshal. Bay 17 logs breach attempts. Drones probed vents last cycle. Kids targeted. Ven's mandibles clicked. Your word. Prove it. Cal tapped wrist cam. Feed replayed. Broker drone clamps extending toward Riri's crate. EMP flash. Crushed core. Logged. Time stamped. Transfer now risks repeat. Then scanned the feed. Grunted. Sulk's signature. Slippery void rat. He keyed comms. Hold offload. Protocol invoke. Hesh nodded. Good call. I'll liaison. Council reviews tomorrow. Riri tugged Cal's jumpsuit. Stay? Yeah, team. Cal scooped her up, light as a tool pouch. She nestled against his shoulder. Name tag glinting. They moved out. Docks buzzed with shift change. Loaders hummed. Alien crews bartering crates. Whispers followed. Human with Xeno Kid. Tagged her. Tram platform. Loomed. Hirschled. Salk claimed salvage rights. Says she wandered from his hall. Bull, Cal said. Kid chose. Cultural exchange hit hard here. Riri's people, sharp-scaled nomads from rim worlds, traded kin like cargo. No free bonds. Scrap-proved claim. Cal's tag, her first real anchor. Then peeled off at security post. Watch flanks. Broker's network deep. Base 17 secured behind them. Cal's scanner pinged faint tail signal. He adjusted gain. Clean for now. Hish's office nestled in admin's spine. Sterile glow panels. Data pads stacked. She activated consent scanner. Holos bloomed. Rear's vitals. Bond metrics. Sit. Hess signed. Cal lowered Riri to cushion. Kid fiddled tag, polishing it on her sleeve. Pictograms danced. Happy. Safe. Riri flashed claws. Yes signs. Marketplace affirm. Human norm skews data. Hesh noted. Your kind give without trade. Alarms system. Cal shrugged. Jobs need doing. Kid's a job. Scanner beeped green. Provisional stamped. Hesh filed it. Council dawn cycle. Salk pushes fabricated logs. Your cams counter. Riri yawned. Click sleepy. Cal offered rag again. She burrowed into it. Night cycle dropped. They bunked in transit quarters. Cal bolted door. Wrist cam patched to Hishya. Extra eyes. Station hummed hungry. Vents whispered. Riri snored soft tag, clutched tight. Cal's scanner pinged. Drone signature. Broker make. Beacon locked on Riri's collar. His tag. Smart track. He moved silent. Down conduit 3. Tool ready. Ambush set. Drone word in. Clamps out. Red eye scanning. Cal's multi-tool flashed. EMP pulse. Dead drop. He crushed core under boot. Not tonight. Back to bunk. Weary dreamed clicks. Safe. Dawn cycle lit docks. Council chamber loomed. Heshi met a tram. Salk's evidence. Fabricated. Yorkam flips it. Cal nodded. Rearrowed shoulder. Coins jingling pocket. Family pay, she whispered. Pigeon clearer. Council doors hissed. Judges arrayed. Multi-species panel. Tentacles and shells and eyes. Human and child-centered. Salk smirked from dock, his pad glowing with faked scans. Proof. Salk purred, voice oiled. Child approached human. Transaction logged. Coins for custody. Illegal claim jump. Cal stepped forward, played full cam, from first beat. Hesh's arrival replayed crisp pictograms, signs. Cal kneeling, water offered, Ria's trade coins refused, tag given, receipt clip. Then's demand, protocol hold. Judges leaned in, murmurs rippled. No sale, gift bond. Chase footage next. Ria fleeing Salk's grabbers through vents. Cal's pursuit, shield bash. Drone scraps. Human compassion, one judge signed. Viable metric. Cross-species precedent. Salk chained again, mandibles snapping. Lost property. Claimed. Head judge ruled. Bond ratified. Family unit. Ria beamed. Dad Cal win. Cal ruffled her frills gentle. Team. Hesh smiled, then soft. Laws adapt. Station shifted. Whispers spread. Human claimed kin. Cross stars. Dock crews nodded respect. Aliens who fixed hulls nodded deeper. Humans mended more. Back to Bay 17. Cal sealed hatch. Triple boat. Riri tugged sleeve. Eat, kitchen run. He led her to galley crate. Protein bars. Hydro fruit. She nibbled, eyes bright. But scanner pinged again. Faint pad glow outside patrols. One broker lingered free. Next play. Cal clocked it. Multi-tool hummed low. Family guarded. Always. Riri stacked coins neat on bench. More pay? Nah, kid. You're paid up. He handed her a mini-tool from kit. Fix with me. Her claws clicked delight. First lesson. Humans built unbreakable. Darks thrummed. Threat circled. But Bay 17 held. A Loda klaxon blared. Distant. Cal tensed. Riri mimicked, tool raised. Ready. Team unbreakable. Station learned slow. Human normal. Legend fuel hatch comms crackled. Bay 17. Open for inspection. Official salvage claim. Broker Salk's voice slithered through, smooth as oiled gears. Cal froze mid-bite, protein bar halfway to his mouth. Riri clutched her mini-tool, frills quivering behind him. He set the bar down. Wiped his hands. Logs check first, broker. Protocol. The outer scanner pinged approval. Salk's ident cleared post-hearing release. Bail probably. Cal thumbed the hatch release partial. Just enough for faces, not entry. Salk filled the frame, mandibles clicking a grin. Flanked by Sister Advocate Hesh and two Port Marshals. Port Marshal Venn loomed behind, scanner drone hovering at his shoulder. Mercer, productive morning. Always. Cal kept his stance square, blocking the inner bay. Riri peeked from his shadow, claws tight on her tool. Salk thrust a data slate forward. Hologram bill flickered. Custody transfer. Unregistered juvenile. Class 7 salvage. Time stamped 2 cycles back. Station law. Foundling in my claim zone. Forged. Preposterous. Sign over, Mercer. Clean hands all around. Hesh's tendrils unspooled, scanning the slate. Her vents hissed soft, timestamps offset. Origin port doesn't match Sulk's manifest. Query registry. Sulk's mandibles snapped. Administrative glitch. Common in deep salvage. Human. He leaned in, voice dropping. 5,000 creds. You're cut. Walk away. Kid's a liability. No papers, no bond holds forever. Cal's jaw set. Riri's coin still stacked neat on the bench behind him. Her payment. He met Sulk's compound eyes. She's no find. She's crew. No deal. Hesh's tendrils curled approval. Bond ratification stands, broker. Judges ruled. Cross-species precedent. Sulk's claws flexed. Precedent bends. Credits don't. He slid a cred chip across the hatch lip. Glowed 5K. Tempting shine. Cal kicked it back. Hard. It skittered into the corridor. Logs prove it. He slapped his wristpad. Bay access console hummed. Pulled maintenance feeds. Riri hit my bay cycle before your claim stamp. Vent breach at 417. Your manifest logs 542. Drone footage seals it. Holos projected. Grainy feed of Riri tumbling from vents. Coins clutched. Cal's shield arm scooping her up. No Sulkin frame. Then, chase cam. Sulk's grabbers snagging air as she bolted. Then, grunted. Drone whirring closer. Tamper trace on your slate, Sulk. Forgery. Confirmed. Sulk's facade cracked. Mandibles ground. He signaled sharp. Two-finger twitch to the corridor shadows. Port tufts peeled from bulkhead cover. Big frames. Vibro clubs humming low. One human. One scaled Krezi with spike implants. Stand down, Ven barked. But Tufts lunged. Clubs raised. Cal moved first. Slapped the emergency lock. Hatch slammed hydraulic seal. Thuds hammered outside. Riri yelped, mini-tool dropping. Stay back, kid. Cal yanked his multi-tool kit. Rigged fast. Cable from overhead crane looped to floor grate. Non-lethal zap trap. Station standard for hull rats. Powered it from Bay Orcs. Blue Arc hummed. Ready. Outside. Sulk's voice muffled. Breach it! She's worth triple! Hesh's calm cut through comms. Marshal, arrest them. Evidence mounts. Ven's growl followed. Tufts, detained. Sulk, cuffed. Bayhold lifts in 5. Mercer, stand ready. Cal exhaled. Riri tugged his sleeve, eyes wide saucers. Bad men? Handled. He scooped her mini-tool, handed it back. Watch this. Tapped override. Trap armed with a satisfying click. Humans fix problems. Step 1. Secure the line. She mimicked, claws clicking his multi-tool pattern. Frills perked. Hatch alarms blared distant. More footfalls. Cal scanned feeds. Ven's team hauling Sulk. Tough zip-tied. Clubs confiscated. Hesh lingered. Tendrils signing to drone cam. Clear. Ven calmed. Sulks revoked. Full probe incoming. Kid's yours, Mercer. Document the bond. Cal thumbed hatch open. Stepped out. Riri glued to his leg. Sulk twisted in cuffs. Spit mandibles. You'll regret this, soft skin. She's property. Market value. 20K easy. Rare genotype. She's family. Cal's voice stayed level. Patted Riri's frill. She leaned in, trusting. Hesh approached. Slate updated. Cultural note. Your gift bond scans as kinship pact. Riri species. Velari honors it eternal. No reversal. Sulk snarled.
Velari scraps, unregistered whelp, then shoved him toward holding.
Quiet, or add obstruction. Cal watched them drag him off, bay secure again. Riri stacked her coins higher, added a shiny bolt. Pay more, Dad Cal. He chuckled, ruffled her frills gentle. Paid forever, team. But scanner pinged faint. Outer perimeter. Another shadow lingered. Sulk's partner. Cred chip still glowed on deck. Cal pocketed it. Evidence. Back inside. He'd bolted the hatch triple. Galley crate next. Hydra fruit for Riri. Protein for him. She nibbled, mimicking his chew. Lesson 2, he said. Pulled schematics. Build walls that bite back. Her claws danced on pad, eager. Docks thrummed. Whispers carried. Human claimed the lost one. Fixed more than hulls. But console blinked. Incoming transmission. Broker network tag. Mercer. Counter offer. Name your price. Cal deleted it. Riri's eyes met his. Ready. Threat evolved. Family held. He rigged the next trap. Loader klaxon wailed again. Closer this time. Riri raised her tool.
Team fix! Cal nodded. Team unbreakable.
Station patrols shifted. One broker's silhouette ghosted vents. Cal clocked the angle. Multi-tool hummed. Next play incoming, Base 17. Braced. Hesh Comet soft. Incoming welfare check. And cultural exchange request. Velari Elder peed your bond. They watch. Cal glanced at Riri. Her frills flushed bright. Family called across stars. But vents rattled. Scrap coins jingled faint. Intruder. Cal moved. Shield up. Riri flanked. Human normal met alien need. Legend built in shadows. Broker's voice echoed low. She's mine. Last chance. Cal bashed the vent grate. Sparks flew. Tough yelped inside. Ronbe, Bal. Riri zapped the trap switch. Arc cracked. Thud followed. Team win. But Elder's signal strengthened. Velari ship docking. Kin arrived. Promise spread. Station trembled. Whispers roared. Humans mend unbreakable. Cal sealed it all. Riri beamed. Dad Cal best. He grinned. Standard procedure. Scanner pinged final. Clear, for now. Galley called. Lessons waited. Family grew. Docks hummed respect. Cross stars bonded. One kindness at a time. Cal slammed the vent grate back into place. Sparks died. The broker's groans faded behind it. Riri tugged his sleeve. Her frills quivered. Safe now? Clear. Cal scanned the bay. Scanner pinged green. He nodded at the pile of blankets in the corner locker. Time to build. She tilted her head. Sharp eyes tracked his hands. Cal yanked out 2 cargo blankets, thick, gray, synthweave. He folded one into a nest against the bulkhead. Soft thud. Then earmuffs from his toolkit. Oversized for human ears. Perfect for her sensitive ones. He taped them to a headband, scavenged from scrap. Riri poked the pile. Nest. Comfort corner. Cal dragged over a flattened cargo crate. Taped edges with silver duct tape. Box fort walls rose fast. One flap for a door. He wedged it stable. Noise stays out. Bad guys stay out. Her frills brightened blue. She crawled inside, peered out. Damn fart! Cal grinned. Standard procedure. Footsteps echoed down the bay corridor. Heavy boots. Sister Advocate Heish rounded the corner. Tall-scaled alien in welfare grays, tentacles coiled neat on her belt. Calm. Calm, Mercer. Heish's voice hummed calm. Welfare check. Valari Elder signal confirmed your bond. Explain. Riri peeked from the fort. Frills tucked low. Cal wiped his hands on his jumpsuit. Bond's simple. She's staying. Built her a spot. Heish's eyes flicked to the fort. Paused. Unregistered minor. Broker Sulk filed claim. You trapped his agent. Self-defense. Cal tapped the scanner log. Footage proves it. Heish nodded. Accessed her pad. Valari protocols require definition. What is Dad to you? Cal shrugged. Practical. Like listing parts for a loader repair. Means meals 3 times a day. Protein packs, synth fruit if she likes. School bay lessons first, math, mechanics. Bedtime checks at 2200 station time. Stories if needed. Fixes what breaks. Keeps her safe. Heish's tentacles stilled. You plan routines? For an alien stray? Jobs don't care species. Cal glanced at Rear. She mimicked him now, dragging a small crate, sorting his dropped tools into neat rows. Socket wrench, pry bar, multi-tool. Chalk lines marked safe paths across the deck. Her version of his bay map. Riri beamed up. Dad Cal sort. Riri sort too. Heish watched. Tentacles twitched. Cultural exchange. Valari see this as kin claim. Rare. Powerful. Cal taped another blanket flap. Good, she's claimed. Alarms blared soft, distant. Loader klaxon again. Cal tensed. Broker network wouldn't quit. Heish's calm buzzed. Port Marshal Ven en route. Footage review priority. Cal nodded. Let him see. Minutes later, Ven stormed in. Burly. Armored. Multi-eyed glare swept the bay. Mercer. You bash vents, zap intruders. Explain before I drag you both. Cal pointed to the fort. Evidence first. Bay cams. Ven grunted. Pulled up his helmet feed. Footage rolled. Broker silhouette in vents. Riri's trap arc. Cal shield bash. Teamwork clean. Ven's eyes narrowed. Then widened. Kid flanked him. You planned it. Standard. Cal crossed arms. She copied my paths. Riri emerged from fort. Held up chalk map. Wavy lines for vents. Circles for traps. Safe! Team fix! Ven replayed the zap. Paused on Cal's grin after. You call her team. Not asset. Heish interjected. Guardian duties listed. Meals. School. Checks. Valari Elder approves provisional. Then rubbed his jaw plates. Sulk's claim filed first. Unregistered Valari Young. Valuable. Cal stepped forward. Values scrap. She's not. Riri clutched his leg. Frills flared. Fear tint. Then eyed the fort. Tools sorted perfect. Chalk paths glowing under lights. Human normal. But effective. He tapped his pad. Suspect downgraded. Temporary ward file. Cal Mercer. Guardian candidate. Sulk rebuttal pending. Heish smiled faint. Elder ship docks in 12 hours. They witness. Cal exhaled. Bay secure. For now. Riri tugged again. Galley. Mealtime? Yeah. Cal ruffled her head spines. Soft. Team eats. Then snorted. Predator, my exhaust. You're planning bedtime. He turned to leave. Keep footage clean, Mercer. Station watches. Door. Hissed. Shut. Heschlinged. Define more. Valeri Bond frills show trust. Hers glow for you.
Cal glanced down. Riri's frills pulsed happy green.
Trust earned. One fix at a time. Hesh nodded. Left quiet. Cal knelt. Fought good. Best. Rear hugged his knee. Dad Cal unbreakable. He stood, grabbed ration packs from locker. Protein bars. Synth milk pouch. Alien safe. Scanned earlier. Eat here. Lesson after. Tool names. She nodded. Fierce. Copied his chew crumbs on chalk paths. Bay hummed normal. Distant docks buzzed respect. Whispers carried. Human men's. Kid glows. But scanner. Pinged yellow vents scraped faint. Broker evolved. Cal set bars down. Grabbed multi-tool. Paths clear. Riri checked chalk. Yes. Trap ready. He nodded. Team, hold. Footsteps ghosted closer. Salk's voice slithered through grate. Mercer, counteroffer. Main price. She's lost property. Cal bashed the grate light. Wrong bay. Rear hit switch. Bark cracked. Yelp echoed. Thud. Clear. She giggled. Team win. Cal resealed. Dinner resume. Galley called real now. Lessons waited. The Lari kin inbound. Station trembled soft. Elders watched feeds. Frills across stars flushed. Human kindness stacked blankets. Sorted tools. Planned checks. Family forged. But Salk's com pinged Haish's channel. Rebuttal filed. Auction tomorrow. Cal clocked it on his own scanner hack. Risked everything. Riri's eyes met his. Ready? Bedtime 2200, he said. No exceptions. Her frills blazed. Promise sealed. Loader klaxon wailed. Closer. Broker's mast. Cow rigged. Next trap. Multi-tool hummed. Team. Unbreakable. Then's voice cut comms. Mercer. Ward file upgraded. Full Guardian trial. Hold bay. Station shifted. Patrols locked on Salk. One human's normal flipped the script. Riri mapped new path. Dad Cal lead. He grinned. Standard procedure. Docs roared approval. Cross-species legend built. Kinship docked. Elders emerged. Watched the fort glow. Family called. Threats circled. Cal moved. Shield up. Next play. Incoming. Bay 17 braced. Unbreakable. Cargo sled engines screamed as Salk's rig barreled from a side bay. Cal shoved Riri behind Sister Advocate Haish. The welfare liaison's frills flared in alarm. Transfer route turned kill zone. Bay lights strobed red. Run! Cal barked. He lunged for the nearest crane remote, bolted to the wall panel. Fingers flew over controls. Salk's sled swerved, grapple arms extended toward Riri. Hesh scooped the girl, bolted for the main walkway. Cal thumbed the magnet lock. Massive overhead crane whirred. Electromagnet hummed to life. Sled chassis slammed flat against the deck plating. Sparks flew. Salk cursed from the cockpit. Thrusters whining useless. Bystanders! Calm security! Cal yelled. Dock workers froze, then scrambled. One punched a panel. Alarms blared. Riri peeked from Hesh's side, frills quivering.
Salk kicked his hatch. Broker suit smeared grease. Mercer, out of my way!
Kid's unregistered salvage. My claim filed first. Cal kept remote aimed. Thumb hovered over overload.
She's walking legal transfer. Back off.
Riri wriggled free. Tiny claws scraped deck. She thrust forward. 3 scrap coins clutched in fist. Voice pierced the din.
1 big strong, 2 shiny fast.
3 promise keep. Purchased Guardian Cal. No take back. Hesh's recorder chirped. Liaison's eyes widened. Valari market vow. Binding consent. Recorded. Salk snarled. Street trash phrase. Not legal. Cow didn't blink. Crane magnet pulsed stronger. Sled groaned. Station Maw says otherwise. Wait for Ven. Patrol boats thundered. Port Marshal Van stormed in, stun baton glowing. 2 officers flanked him. Salk, hands up. Attempted snatch on welfare route. Broker raised palms slow, misunderstanding. My property. Salvage broker. Don't snatch kids. Ven cuffed him. Officers hauled Salk to a hovercart. Mercer, you pinned him clean. Good work. Cal released the remote. Magnet whined down. Leary dashed to his leg, clutched tool belt, frills, settled to soft blue. Trust. Hesh tapped her datapad. Child's phrase invokes Valari adoption right. Coins as token. Human accepts. Cal knelt. Met Riri's gaze. Deal stands. He ruffled her head spines. Practical. Kid needed stability. Ven pulled a form slate. Sign here. Emergency protective custody. Next shuttle cycle hits in 20. Broker swarm then. Full Guardian trial pending. Cal scrawled signature. Slate beeped approval. Bay 17 secure. Trap set. Riri beamed. Dad Cal fix all. Hesh nodded. Cultural bridge holds. Station council reviews at dawn. Salk spat from the cart. Auction tomorrow. We buffo filed. She fetches prime on black markets. Then shoved him along. Sells first. Quiet. Cal scooped Riri, her weight light warm against chest. Docks buzzed. Workers clapped slow, then loud. Alien gazes lingered. Human normal. Block threat. Sign paper. Move on. They marched back to Bay 17. Hesh trailed. Datapad humming updates. Riri chattered. Trap. Zap. Good. Salk yelp funny. Cal checked corridors. Clear. Standard procedure. Dinner next. Galley hatch hissed open. Protein packs warmed. Riri sorted tools beside him, mimicking scans. Frills danced with each click. Ping hit his wrist scanner. Hack feed from maintenance logs. Salk's rebuttal. Unregistered minor Villari orphan. Value exceeds welfare claim. Cal clocked it. Risk stacked. Station trembled. Kinship docking vibes. Villari elders inbound. Bedtime 2200, he said. No exceptions. Riri saluted. Yes, Dad Cal. Pesh lingered at hatch. Elders watch feeds. Your kindness ripples. Frills flush across nets. Cal shrugged. Job's a job. He stacked blankets, sorted multi-tools. Planned dawn checks. Loader Kleckson wailed closer. Brokers massed at perimeter cams. Cal rigged next trap. Multitool hummed, bar down across vent. Arc wire taut. Riri mapped chalk paths. Team hold. Footsteps ghosted. Not sulk. Heavier. Cal grabbed remote.
Paths clear. Yes. Trap ready.
Rear's voice steady. He nodded.
Team unbreakable. Ven's comm cut in. Mercer. Ward file upgraded. Full Guardian trial. Hold bay.
Station shifted. Patrols locked perimeters. Bay 17 glowed under work lamps. Riri's eyes met his. Ready. Dad Cal lead, he grinned. Standard procedure. Docs roared faint approval through vents. Cross-species legend built. Kinship docked. Airlocks cycled. Elders emerged. Frills high. Watched the fort from afar. Family called. Threats circled. Cal moved.
Shield up. Welded plates across main hatch. Next play incoming.
Bay braced. Salk's voice slithered through grate hours later. Mercer. Counteroffer. Name price. She's lost property. Cal bashed great light with multitool. Sparks. Wrong bay. Riri hit switch. Arc cracked air. Yelp echoed. Thud. Clear. She giggled. Team win. Cal resealed.
Dinner resume. Galley called real now.
Lessons waited. But scanner pinged again. Haitia's channel. Auction push. Brokers inbound. Cal clocked patrols. Then held line. Elders' frills flushed on public feeds. Human kindness stacked as legend. Riri clutched coins. Promise. Keep. He nodded. Practical. Risk everything. Done. Loda wine peaked. Bay shook. Cal thumbed crane remote. Magnet primed. Ambush reversed. Salk's new sled. Rented brute. Charged transfer backup route. Cal saw it on hack cam. Incoming. Hesh yanked Riri back. Liaison scattered. Cal sprinted deck. Remote synced. Magnet drop. Sled pinned. Mid-lunge. Driver bailed. Brokers scattered. Riri shouted again. Purchased Guardian Cal. Vow bind. Hesh recorded. Second affirmation. Ironclad. Then swooped. More cuffs clicked. Cal blocked exit. Body between threats and kid. Normal. Workers cheered. Mercer! Human horde. Aliens murmured. Frills rippled awe. One elder approached. Slow kin vow echoes. Child chooses well. Cal wiped sweat. She picked team. Riri hugged leg. Dad car best. Station council feed lit. Guardian trial fast-tracked. Threats neutralized. Sulk dragged past. Glare hot. Not over. Then smirked. It is. Bay 17 sealed tight. Tools sorted. Blankets tucked. Riri yawned. Story time? Cal pulled reader's slate. One chapter. Paths clear. Tomorrow. Frills blazed. Promise sealed. Docks quieted. Elders watched. Family forged. But outer cans pinged. Broker shuttle loomed. Final push. Cal checked traps. Multi-tool ready. Team unbreakable. Kin frills flushed stars wide. Human normal flipped scripts. Riri dreamed safe. Cal stood watch. Loda klaxon faded bay held. Dawn checks called. Guardian signed. One kid's bargain saved all. Threats circled once more. Cal moved first. Shield up. Play on. Ven calmed.
Elders vouch. Full custody.
Riri stirred. Win. Cal grinned. Standard. Station roared. Legend locked. Family home. Cal Mercer pressed his thumb to the datapad. The protective custody form locked with a chime. Sister Advocate Heesh nodded, her gill slits fluttering approval. Binding complete.
Provisional guardian status granted. He scooped up the 3 dented coins from the table.
Riri's wide eyes tracked his hand. Her frills quivered, blue tips flickering like faulty neon. Cal dropped the coins into her tiny palm. Change. Deal's no good without it. Riri stared at the metal discs. Then her frills exploded in a starburst of indigo. She clutched them tight. Change means paid. Guardian Cal stays. Vowbind forever. She lunged, wrapping her arms around his knee. Claws pricked through his jumpsuit, but Cal didn't flinch. He ruffled her head spines. Hesh's data lenses word. Fascinating. Her species equates reciprocity with permanence. You've just sealed a kin debt. Port Marshal Ven grunted from the corner, arms crossed over his armored chest. Broker Salk glowered from cuffs in the holding field, his mandibles clicking fury. Cal shrugged.
Kid needed a hand. Forms are forms. Workers outside Bay 17 cheered through the viewport.
Alien frills rippled in waves, dockhands, engineers, even the hulking cargo haulers. One frilled elder pressed a tentacle to the glass. Human normal, kin vow. Hesh tapped her slate.
Cultural orientation starts tomorrow. 0800 station time. Species psych profile. Bonding protocols. Nutrition scans.
Weekly check-ins for 6 cycles. Miss 1, custody revokes. Cal met her gaze. Schedule it. I'll be there, everyone.
No negotiation. Hesh's vents hissed surprise. Job's a job. He hefted his multi-tool belt. Riri tugged his sleeve, coins jingling in her pouch. Ven stepped forward. His badge scanner beeped over Cal's chest.
A hollow disc materialized, gold-edged, pulsing, temp family unit, Mercer Riri. Wear it. Court fast tracks tomorrow. They'll test intent probes, sims, witness pulls. Sulks got pull with salvage guilds.
Prove you're not flipping her for creds. Cal pinned the disc to his jacket.
Not my play. Sulk snarled from the field.
She's unregistered salvage. Prime auction value. Exotics fetch triple.
Quiet, Ven snapped. Cuffs hummed tighter. Elders already vouched. Kid chose. Rhea pinned Cal's old name tag, scavenged from his locker, beside the holodisc. Dad Cal badge, mine now. She grabbed his sleeve cuff. Lifts, home base. Cal let her lead. They stepped into the corridor. Dark air hummed with loaders and ozone. Aliens parted, frills dipping respect. Riri skipped, spines bobbing. Story time later, paths clear, 1 chapter. Cal scanned bulkheads. Outer cams had pinged earlier. Sulk's shuttle loitered at the fringe docks. He palmed his remote sync. Bay 17 traps armed. Hesh come behind. Lifts to family quartering. Orientation pod prepped. They piled into the lift car. Riri punched the panel with a claw. Doors hissed shut. The car jolted upward, station spine lights streaking past. Riri leaned on Cal's boot. Broker's bad. Want Riri parts. Cal's jaw tightened. Not happening.
He tapped his badge. Team now.
Frills blazed brighter. A passing frill tech in the adjoining car waved. Kin echo strong. Human holds! Lift dinged at family decks. Polished hull, softer lights. Scent of recycled blooms. Rear dragged him to a berth pod. Door, irised, open bunk. Recycler, horo slate, stocked with kid vids. Ours? Cal dropped his kit. Crash, spot. Check traps first. He sank his slate to bay cams, sled pins held. No, breeches. Riri climbed the bunk ladder. Coins changed good. Dad Cal best buy. He snorted. Bargain basement. But he tucked a blanket around her. Spines twitched in sleep rhythm. Then's comm buzzed. Cal answered low. Mercer. Guild reps. Inbound. Salk lawyered up. Claims prior claim on stray asset. Elders countering, but court sims hit on. Kid sleep? Out. Cal eyed the viewport. Broker shuttle lights winked distant. Badge tracks you. Stay put. Click. Cal settled by the pod door. Multi-tool open. Circuits gleamed. Routine maintenance. Riri murmured in dreams. Safe, vow. Dawn klaxons whooped. Cow stirred. Riri bounced down, frills electric. Court. Win Dad Cal. He grabbed ration bars. Fuel up. They hit the lifts amid waking families. Tentacled pods skyled clutches. Whispers followed. The human kin vow. Court bay loomed, a dome of witness pods and judge frills. Hesh waited, slate ready. Probes first. Intent scan. Cal sat in the chair. Neuropads hummed. Visions flashed. Dock shifts, tool fixes. Now Riri's hug. No greed pings. Judge frills rippled. Pure motive. Human, normal. Defies scans. Salk's proxy buzzed in. Asset value denied. Then cuffed the feed. Elders submit. Child agency affirmed. Coins as contract token. Rear waved her pouch. Paid. Change prove. Holo slammed. Full custody. Mercer primary. Broker claims void. Station feed lit. Cheers echoed decks wide. Riri tackled Cal's legs. Win. Home. But Salk's shuttle pinged cams, docking clamp override. Brokers piled out, stunners hot. Cal scooped Riri. Traps live. He bolted for service tunnels. Badge beeping alert. Ven's voice roared station-wide. Intruders Bay 17. Marshal sweep. Tunnels thrummed. Riri clung. Dad Cal fast. Standard pace. Cal slapped maglocks. Sled dropped behind pursuers. Clang. Sparks. One broker yelped, pinned. Hesh synced ahead. Orientation pod secure. Go. They burst into the pod bay. Doors sealed. Sim screens flickered. Alien games, human tools. Riri pinned more tags, hers now on Cal's sleeve. Then stormed in, cuffs full. Salk's guild revoked. You're clear. Cal nodded. Check-ins? Hesh smiled. Vent soft. All yours. Cultural exchange starts now. Riri yanked his hand. Story. Paths. He pulled the slate. Words glowed. Aliens outside frills flared all. Human kindness. Simple. Steel true. Rewrote. Station law. But outer feeds pinged faint. Guild remnants circled. Cal checked his multi-tool. Blade locked. Family first. Riri yawned into his side. Deal real. Yeah, kid. Cal stood watch. Dawn loaders hummed. Threats broke on kin vows. Team held. Station legends grew. One coin at a time. Broker shadows lingered in the logs. Cal traced the hack. Not done. Riri stirred. Fight. Fix. He armed the next trap. Human normal. Alien stars aligned. Bond unbreakable. Play on.